Hey everybody, it's Melita. Welcome back. I know I've been gone for a while, but I was super sick. Oh my gosh, I got so sick. Sinus infection, like stomach flu. I was out for the count for like 7 days before I finally broke down, called the VA, talked to my nurse, and they were able to send me a Z-Pack and some antibiotics, Z-Pack, and some steroids. So I've been on antibiotics since last Tuesday. I'm finally done with that, but I'm still taking steroids, trying to get rid of all this congestion and stuff. So that's why I've been gone, and then trying to catch up on all my, housework, doing laundry, vacuuming, putting the laundry away, just trying to keep up with all of that. So that took another, few days to, because I was out for the count. Like I would just get up in the morning, come down to the recliner and just like pass out. It was like, I can't do it. I can't even open my eyes. So anyway, so that's over with. Thank goodness. So now we're back in my garden, and today I'm gonna show you around, and then we're going to plant some tomatoes, specifically tomatoes. I know it's February and it's not planting season where you guys are probably, but here in South Texas, we don't really get a lot of cold weather except for that freak 1 week storm that comes every so often. Usually it's mild weather. Right now it's probably in the 60s or 70s. It's not really hot or anything, but it's super windy, so hopefully you can hear me. So I'm going to take you to the back, and then we're going to plant tomatoes and just show you around and show you what I've already planted, because I already started planting before I got sick. Yeah, before I got sick I started planting, and then it had to stop because I just couldn't do anything. And so yeah, so let me take you from there and let's go check out the garden. Okay, you guys, going into my garden. My dad built me this fence. We still haven't finished. We still have to attach the wire, the whatever, to the board, and just to keep the chickens out, because sometimes I let the chickens out. And then I got some shading at Home Depot, like to protect the plants from the hot sun. And he put this on here, but I don't like it because I know I'm gonna hit my head. I know it. Okay, here's my zucchini that I've already planted. And then my tomato, which these tomatoes are not doing too good. These tomatoes came from like a rotting tomato from my aunt's fridge. So they're not like a seed packet that I bought. This is my mixed greens. So this is my lettuce right here. This is my lettuce, so you can see it's my mixed greens. And then next to that, let me see if I can do it, is my spinach. This is one of the kids. I give them a little bunch of seeds in their hand and they put in one hole. Anyway, so this is my spinach. Next to that is also spinach. And then here is my kale. There's my kale. There's my kale. This is not kale. That's a weed. Okay, so that's my kale. And then this is my cilantro. Right there is my cilantro. And I'm going to plant another row of cilantro over there because we go through a lot of cilantro. Okay, so that's the little garden in the front. Going through the gate. I don't know why we need to lock the gate. Chickens don't know how to work locks. Okay. And then Dad built this cute fence around his lilies. So cute. I love it. Out of an old headboard. You can tell, look. An old headboard. He cut it and made it into a little fence. Because the chickens keep messing with his... look at our pond. Totally out of commission. I have to work on that. Okay. Back. Here's the back garden, and I'm wearing rubber boots because Dad watered earlier today, and he's already planted his onions back here. You can see there's a row of onions going all the way to the back, and then here's the rest of that zucchini that I planted, I think like probably a month ago. I'm probably in, it was still in like November or December, maybe December I planted it. So it's doing real good. It's got a lot of flowers, but I don't see any I don't see any zucchinis yet. So here in these 2 rows, I'm gonna go ahead and plant my tomatoes. And then I'm gonna show you my tomatoes here in a minute. Okay guys, here it is. Here are all my seed packs that I got. I got these at like Walmart, Home Depot, Lowe's, Tractor Supply. I just went, where I could find stuff. So let me see if I can hold this. Okay, so I got cherry tomatoes, sweeties they're called. And then beefsteak tomatoes, Roma tomatoes, yellow pear. That's not a tomato. That's not a tomato. Hot peppers. Okay, and then I got some cherry super sweet. Is that it? Oh no, look, I got these. Cherokee purple, early girl hybrid. There's more cilantro, more lettuce, snow peas. I haven't planted these. Cabbage. I already planted cabbage and Dad killed it all, so I have to plant it again. I guess I got 2 of the Cherokee purple. Okay, that's okay. And then of course basil, summer squash, chives, cilantro. And then I have a whole bunch more in here. Peppers. And me and the kids came over and we planted huge sunflowers in the back. I'll show you that in a minute. And parsley, which I haven't planted. So these I already planted. These cilantros are left over. Kale left over. And then here's my spinach. Okay, so these are the tomatoes I'm going to try to plant today, and then we'll go from there. See if I can open this lock and hold the tripod at the same time. There we go. Okay. Whoa. I cannot work with one hand. Cannot. Okay. Here we go. Out the back. Ugh. Okay. Turn around. Okay, out the back door. Okay, here's my back fence. And me and the kids, let's see, I need to water. Oh, look. They're growing. This one, look. It's like at least 2 inches. I see nothing there. There's one. Okay, so it's growing. This one, we got nothing. What the heck? There's one right there. So me and the kids planted those gigantic sunflowers. I had Eli come and weed eat all here. And then me and the kids with the brooms and rakes and stuff, we picked up everything and then we made, like 2 feet apart. We planted the giant sunflowers. So hopefully we'll have giant sunflowers in the back fence here in a few weeks. Okay, but I have to water those. So I gotta do that, but I'm gonna do that next. First I gotta plant my tomatoes because I don't want it to get too late. Okay, huh. I just now noticed, you guys, I'm looking at this package. I don't know if you can tell. Where's the thing? See, there's a container there. It says this is a container variety. So I guess I'm gonna have to plant that in a container, not in the ground. Okay, move on from that one then. So these 2, I guess, I'll just do these 2. Okay, so I'm gonna plant the Cherokee purple and the beefsteak in these 2 rows. And then, I'll plant the rest, down here somewhere. Now the only thing I gotta figure out, I gotta go buy more of those little peg things. I don't even know where we got them. I think Dollar Tree. And so I can, write the variety of tomato on each row. That way I can keep track. Because I'm going to forget. I know by, the end of the day, I'm like, I don't remember. Okay, here we go. I'm going to start planting. So I need to take this glove off. Let's see. Hopefully I won't get seeds everywhere. Let's see. How small are they? They're pretty tiny. Really, really tiny. Probably gonna lose some. I can't show you. They're way too small and they're white. Okay, so I'm just gonna start planting. 1/4 inch. Okay, at this point, you guys, I had already planted the seeds, so now I'm just covering them up. It's super windy, you guys, super windy. It's the next day. Yesterday I planted the tomatoes, and then I'm gonna start planting today, but oh, it is so windy that I don't think I can film. So I don't know if you can hear me, but here's the problem. I don't know how Dad did that. He broke my hose. So I'm gonna have to fix that. So I went a few days ago. Golly! It's like a hurricane. And I got a replacement part. So that's what I'm going to do right now. I'm going to try to fix it. Let's see. I'm going to cut this off because I can't take it off. I tried. Ugh. Apparently I can't cut it either. There we go. Okay. What do I do with it? There it is. And then just put this in here. Shove it in there. And then tighten this. And there we go. Fixed. That was easy. Okay, perfect. Now I can set up my water hose and water. But I think I'm gonna plant, I was thinking of planting more cilantro right here, but I think I'm gonna plant chives. That's what I'm thinking. Here's my little watering system that I had set up. I need a hammer these in. I'm gonna take this out of here. Okay, so that's what I'm gonna do next. Okay, let's see, squeeze in here. Okay, so I just noticed, here, let me show you, container variety. So after lunch, I'm gonna go to Lowe's and I'm gonna go get a dirt, not a dirt, but some dirt. What is this little guy? It's a little door. Isn't that cute? So cute. Okay, so I'm gonna go to Lowe's after lunch and go get some dirt for my containers. And then I'm gonna plant some basil instead of chives because, well, I'm gonna plant them in a container. But here's my basil from last year, right here. So, I mean, it was doing pretty good up until a couple weeks ago, and then it just dried up. So I'm gonna take this out and I'm gonna plant some basil here, right here, some basil. And yeah, okay, so that's what we're gonna do. I have a couple of empty containers right here that I could probably use. I need more dirt though. And then I have those two there that I got for Dad for Christmas. Oh my gosh, you guys, it's so windy outside, it's crazy. Okay, so the last of the seeds that I'm going to show you, and then we'll wrap up this video. I have Mexican Bird of Paradise, and this I got from a friend of mine. I went to her house, and she gave it to me. So these are all little seed pods, and I'm supposed to take the seeds out of these pods, so you can see the seed right there. Take the seeds out of here, and I think he told me I had to soak them for 2 days. So this is the Mexican Bird of Paradise. It's supposed to attract butterflies and hummingbirds. That's what butterflies. And this is the yellow buttercup tree. And I'm gonna show you in a minute what it looks like because that one's outside and it's in the churchyard next door. And you know, when I go walk the dogs, I picked up some pods that were hanging. So these are the yellow buttercup tree or bush. I don't know what it is. I'll show it to you in a minute. And then I have milkweed. I finally got my hand on milkweed. Now I bought milkweed online and I bought milkweed at, I don't know, Tractor Supply or Lowe's or something. Didn't come out at all. It didn't even bloom. Nothing, not one. So This is milkweed. Look it. It's like, it's like little, one of those like dandelions. They like fly in the wind. So my friend told me just to plant them very lightly, like under a light layer of soil. So that's what I'm gonna do with these. So I'm gonna have to soak these for a couple of days, and then I'm going to take you out back so I can show you where I'm gonna, plan on planting these. Hopefully they'll take, because I think it needs to be really, really sunny, and I don't know where to plant them that's really, really sunny in my yard. So let's go outside and take a look, and then we'll wrap it up. Okay, you guys, so I'm looking out through my kitchen. Here's my little Christmas village. It's still up. We have a Christmas party on this Saturday. So that's where I'm planting, I think. Let me go outside and show you. Okay, so here, there's a little pond that I had created, and I need to clear this out, and I want to plant right here. But the problem is this tree. See, it's not sunny in this area, but I think it does get sunny in the morning. So I just got to clean this up, and this is where I want all my butterfly garden to be, right there. Now, going out the side gate, and close this. The dogs are inside, so they can't get loose. And this is the church next door to my house. We'll just walk down the sidewalk. It's so windy. And then I'm already making lunch. Then we're gonna have lunch. Then we're gonna go to Lowe's and go buy some dirt. And I want to buy some bird food for my feeders. Okay, here it is. Do you see this tree right there? That one. That's the yellow buttercup tree, which doesn't have any. I think it's got one flower, so you can see the one flower way up at the top. I don't know if I can focus. You see the yellow flowers? That's the yellow buttercup tree that I call it. I don't know what the proper name of it is. I just call it that because it looks like yellow buttercups to me. But every time I walk the dogs, that tree is full of hummingbirds. And I want those hummingbirds in my backyard. So let me take you inside and wrap this up with me. Okay. Whew. Golly. It's like battling a hurricane out there. It's so windy. Okay, you guys. Thank you so much for sticking around, spending your time with me this week. And now that I'm better, hopefully I'll put out another video next week. I think we're going to film inside next week. We'll see. I'm gonna ask Cousin Tanya to see if we can start renovating my room or my closet or somewhere upstairs and continue on with the house renovation. But you know how I am. I change my mind all the time, and then I do other things. So anyway, okay, you guys, take care of each other, stay safe, and we'll see you next week. Bye, guys.